Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show with your hosts, Brandy Watson and Todd Causey.
Welcome to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. I'm your host, Brandy Watson, along with host Mr. Todd Causey over there.
How y'all doing out there? Enjoying the rain?
It is raining. I'm telling you, where I live in Wynn Parish, when I left the house about 3 o'clock this afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock, literally we had water over the road on Highway 34 right as you come into Wynn Parish, if you know where the range is. So if you're going down Highway 34, whether you're north or southbound or whatever, be careful on Highway 34 because there was water over the road. I'm here in Ruston now, and it's not raining. The sun's actually trying to peek out, looking through the window here in the studio, so maybe it, receded a little bit.
She got a big rain where I got because I don't see no sun.
You got a big monitor. You can't even see it. I can see it peeking through the oak trees over there. It's trying to come out.
It needs to come out. It's been raining all day. It's been bad. You said the swimming pool was overflowing at the house?
Yeah, the swimming pool was overflowing, and it was really strange because, it rained off and on earlier today, and then it came this torrential downpour. And it seems like in a matter of 45 minutes, the pool started overflowing. The back of our property was underwater, and I ran to the front door and looked out, and sure enough, the water's going over the road right there in our ditch over our house, right there on Highway 34. So, if y'all go through that way, be careful. And also on the way up here, going down Walker Road in Jackson Parish, which is Highway 147, if you go through that way, be careful because there's some ditches that are overflowing and there's water going over the road there. It may have, went down some since the rain has seemed to have stopped for now. So if you're just out there on the road, no matter where you're at, be careful. Don't drive too fast and watch where you're going. So, but the weather, some weather radars you look at, they say it's going to rain all week long. The other news on the TV that I've seen says it's not. So it's kind of 50-50. Who knows? It's Mother Nature again. You never know.
Yeah, that's why when I get up in the morning, look outside. If it's raining, I put on a raincoat. If it's not, then I don't.
And what tickled me is I walked in the studio earlier. Got here, I got on rubber boots. My hair's wet. My shirt's wet. And one of the other guys looked at me and said, "Did you get a little wet?" Nah, whatever gave you that idea.
Here's your sign.
So, but anyway, I was just like, I'm telling you, be careful out there on the roads. And guess what? It is the countdown to official hunting season. We have, 3 days left till opening of dove season.
Yep, got a big dove hunt planned this weekend. Hopefully we'll fare well. And I didn't on my last dove hunt, but I'm not going to go into that story again. But hopefully this weekend we'll do pretty good. Have some grilled dove Saturday evening. I hope so.
Yeah, and that's also too if Mother Nature allows.
That's right. It's showing better
we
weather.
both have big plans for this weekend.
Rain in the forecast, but we've got a couple fields that's got loaded with dove, so maybe it'll all work out. The weather be good, and we can get out there Saturday morning and get us some doves killed.
Well, in this upcoming hour on Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors, we're going to tell you about some upcoming Louisiana hunter education classroom courses, so be ready for that. We're also going to tell you about a record-breaking gator and where it was caught at. And we're also going to talk a little bit about dove hunting, bow season, and upcoming deer season. But right now, we're going to take you to your Nomies Tech Tip, and we'll be back with more after this.
Here's another Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Tech Tip, brought to you by Nomies Pawn and Gun in Jonesboro.
Come to the biggest no store around, Nomies Pawn and Gun in Jonesboro, Louisiana. Diamonds, jewelry, gun, big screen TVs, tools, and a whole lot more. Purchase a scope, Nomies will mount it free of charge. Free for sighting. 0% down and no interest on 12 months, same as cash. Nomies has been in business for 30 years. Nomies Pawn and Guns, we get everything from diamonds to double barrels. 418 Allen Avenue in Jonesboro, Louisiana. Welcome to Southern Outdoors Tech Tip, brought to you by Nomies Pawn and Gun, where you can get anything from diamonds to double barrels. So go by and see Sonny and tell him Southern Outdoors sent you. Here's a few tips for preparing for archery season. Tip 1. Inspect the quality of your arrows. With carbon shafts, the days of slightly bent aluminum are mostly in the past. Still, it can happen, and you want to look for a splintering as well. Examine the fletching to ensure it's firmly secure. And if you've purchased new arrows, I suggest firing all of them at a target at least once to test the consistency. It is rare, but from time to time you can get a bad arrow that just will not shoot consistent. Tip 2. Check your string. I have my string changed every couple years, whether it needs it or not. Those who bow hunt more than me will probably do it more often. But the wear and tear from shooting, humidity, heat, and time of field will fray the lines. At the very least, wax your bowstring to earn more mileage. Tip 3. Slow down when practicing. I don't care if you're shooting in the backyard, at a range, or down the hallway of your home. Take your time and make deliberate shots. Unless you've incredibly lucky or the deer is incredibly stupid, you're likely to get only one shot at a big buck. Make range time all about consistently drawing back your bow to your anchor point, locating your target, and following through on the shot. It's not a race. Tip 4. Keep your head down. Just like in golf, you will drastically alter your intentions by raising your head too quickly to watch where the arrow goes. If you want to follow through with the release all the way until it smacks the target. I know it isn't easy to get excited when shooting a game, but trust me, keep your form steady and let the arrow do the work. No point jerking your head up to keep sight of the deer. That's what the blood trail's for. Tip 5. Practice different shooting angles. It is bitter hot outside right now, and scaling a pine with my climber to fire at foam or tree stand shots is out of the question until the sun tames its fury. But it's invaluable practice. 99% of us will be shooting from the trees, and the impact of the arrow is always higher at that angle than on flat ground. Remember to aim lower. Tip 6. Practicing your hunting gear. Each year we have to purchase new hunting gear and want to make sure you can draw and shoot without that gear getting in the way. And tip number 7. Shoot the arrows you plan to hunt. We all know the story of expandable broadheads. Shoot like field points. Some do, some don't. Check it out before hitting the woods. And this has been your Southern Outdoors Tip.
Now back to the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5. It's not just hunting, it's a way of life.
And welcome back to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. You know, Todd does the tech tips each and every week, and I don't always know what they're going to be. They're always very informative and very good. But I have to admit, I got a kick out of this when he said the point about unless your deer is really stupid.
Unless you're incredibly lucky,
or your deer is
incredibly stupid.
I got a kick out of that. That was a good laugh. But there are deer out there. They're usually very smart, but there are ones that are just, I guess they have a day off just like we do.
Oh, well, that's exactly right. Especially when it gets in rut time, they get really stupid.
Yeah, where they walk like 5 feet up to you right in your backyard. Have them do that too. Now, talking about dove season coming up, now don't forget the change to opening day shooting hours for dove season from 12 noon to 30 minutes before sunrise, except in wildlife management areas and LDWF leased dove fields. So you know what that means. It means you can hunt that morning for doves.
And you get about 6 hours, a 6 hour jump start on dove season. Of course, it's up on the William Wildlife Fisheries dove leases and wildlife management areas. So that's good for this year. New change. Looking forward to getting out there this weekend, if weather permits, before the sun really gets up and gets above the trees and gets really hot. So maybe it'll be some nice dove hunting that morning. Before the rain gets in, but hopefully we can get a couple limits on the ground before the rain comes in, and before it gets too hot if the rain don't come in, because if you by the time 10, 11 o'clock gets there, normally by the time noon got there, it's so hot outside you don't even care about going dove hunting. So I'm looking forward to going out there first thing in the morning.
I know y'all have a good time. Like I said, we got a big weekend planned, and we're looking forward to it and everything. And we just hope that Mother Nature, holds off. Like I said, she can rain as much as she wants to between now and Saturday. We just pray that there's no rain Saturday.
Yep. Hoping that, like she said, that big dove hunt planned up for Saturday morning, and hopefully do some play shooting after that. Of course, as master shots, we're going to take all the doves in the two fields we've been watching them in. So we're going to take all of them out pretty quick. So we won't be tired of shooting. So we'll go shoot some plays after that. And hopefully, my boys will put some more doves meat on the grill.
Oh, and don't forget, this is, if you haven't got your hunting license, go do that. I need to go get mine. But definitely go get your hunting license renewed for this year. And people that have been born after September the 1st, 1969, must successfully complete a hunter's education course in order to hunt in the state of Louisiana. So if you were born after 1969, you have to have your hunter's education course. There are a few hunter's education courses, and I'll be reading them throughout the show, off and on. There's going to be one September the 8th at the Tensall Community Center in St. Joseph, Louisiana. That's Monday, September the 8th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. On September the 8th, there will be another one at Assumption High School in Napoleon, Louisiana from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And let's see, what else do we have here? There will be one at Jefferson Davis Parish Courthouse in Jennings, Louisiana, September the 8th from 5:30 to 9. And then one here in Ruston at the Lincoln Parish Fire Training Center, Monday, September the 8th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you're in Ruston, that Louisiana Hunters Education Classroom course will be at the Lincoln Parish Fire Training Center, Monday, September the 8th from 6 o'clock p.m. to 9 p.m. And for more information on any of your hunting courses, hunter safety course, or the new rules and regulations, go to the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries website, and everything is on there that you need to know.
That's good. And in terms of these hunter education courses, if you got a youth who's just starting to hunt and starting to do a little shooting on his own, even though he's not 16 and legal age to need a hunting license, go ahead and get that hunter's education courses as soon as possible. That way, when it comes time to get his hunting license, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So, take care of that so you get our kids out there enjoying the great outdoors.
Yeah, and for all you ladies out there, September the 20th at 9 a.m. to 12 noon, there will be a firearms familiarization class for the ladies. Bring your guns and your ammunition and learn how to load and fire. Several guns will be available if you do not have one. Now, this is a free class, and it'll be at the Wynn Parish Fire Range. And if you want to register, call the WPSO, that's the Wynn Parish Sheriff's Office, at 628-4611.
That's great. For all you ladies out there, it's a free class. You bring your weapons and ammunition, and they'll teach you how to handle, load, and fire a firearm. So,
yeah, and I think that'll be, I think another thing that'll be neat about the class too is if you're a lady and you're used to shooting a certain type of gun, it says they'll have several different types of guns. So maybe if you're in the market for getting a new gun, but you don't really know what you want, maybe they'll have a couple out there that you could shoot to see if maybe that's something that you would like to have.
Maybe so.
But I'm sure the Wynn Parish Sheriff's Office can tell you more at 628-4611.
That's a good community service they're doing up there, giving the ladies a little training on loading and firing a firearm. Anytime you learn to actually participate in your Second Amendment rights to bear arms, is wonderful.
Yeah, you need to get out there and get on the chuck wagon, for lack of a better word.
But this past weekend did some more. Of course, you know, it's dove season coming up. We just talked about that, but then quickly approaching is the grand opening October 1st of bow season. And so we've been working on some bow stands, doing a little scouting. Got a couple stands, producing a few pictures. Got some hogs in there, but
Of course, who don't?
the occasional deer will wander by. So maybe I'll get lucky come open their bow season. But enjoying getting stands ready. Start shooting my bow. Got to do some more practicing with it. Thinking about changing the broadheads up this year. I only have about probably 25 different types of broadheads at the house. Thinking about taking some off, screwing some more on. So if I do that, I'll have to completely resight in. So probably gonna do that, and try a different broadhead this year. One I hadn't shot in quite a few years, but worked on some gun stands. Did a little work on some brandy stands. Got some lanes cut for her.
I want to thank neighbors for helping us out.
Some lanes trimmed, bush hogged, and got a good trail cut in the woods so she can get in and out of there easily after dark without having to use the light and such stuff. But all in all, a pretty productive weekend as far as working on deer stuff goes.
You're listening to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. We're going to take you to your Good Things Fishing Report, and we'll be back with more after this.
Why are so many people choosing Hickson Autoplex in Monroe? Over 600 new Fords and 200 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Upfront pricing on every new and pre-owned vehicle in stock makes getting a great deal easy. Shop online at HicksonFordMonroe.com, where our e-commerce specialist will deliver a great price and an unbelievable shopping experience without ever leaving your home or office. The reason we sell so many is you pay so little.
On the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoor Show, it's time now for the Fishing Report, brought to you by Good Things in West Monroe.
Good Things of West Monroe has that one-of-a-kind gift, whether you're looking for rustic, hunting, or western decor. Good Things also carry concealed carry purses by Montana, as well as western and booty ones too, dresses and wild-colored leggings, and contour tees. Good Things also has Mexican pottery and outdoor decor, just in time for spring and summer. Good Things, 3001 Cypress Street, West Monroe, or on Facebook at Good Things Gifts.
Welcome to Southern Outdoors Fishing Report, brought to you by Good Things Gift Shop. This is my wife's favorite shop, and you can get all kinds of good things there, so go by and check them out. The Fishing Report is pulled from FishingNotes.com. Largemouth bass tips for current conditions. 77 degrees is in the largemouth bass prime water temperature range, and fishing should be good right now. Bait fish are much more active in this water temperature, and the largemouth bass will be feeding aggressively throughout the day. This is a great time of the year to be on the water. Crappie tips for current conditions. Crappie prefer this water temperature and will be actively feeding and staying in solid patterns. Bait fish are more active and schooling in all parts of the lake in this water temperature. Catfish tips for current conditions. The entire catfish family is very active and actively feeding this water temperature. All catfish, including blue cat, flathead, and channel cat, will be looking for their next meal. It's a perfect time to get out in the water and fill the freezer. Good luck out there.
Let's get back to more on the outdoors way of life with the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5.
And welcome back to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. Don't forget, you can download the Red Peach Radio app and listen to us anywhere in the world. You can download it free on your Android or iPhone, or you can go to Z1075FM.com and watch us here in the studio from anywhere in the world. It is getting about that time again. You can have, you can have dove season, squirrel season, and everything else. So be getting them pictures together and send them to Southern Outdoors Radio Facebook page or email them to us at southernoutdoorsradio@yahoo.com. If there's anything you would like to hear, shoot us a message. We'll get it on for you. But and talking about the alligator I was talking about earlier, a Mississippi state record alligator snagged. The Mississippi state record for the heaviest alligator was set August the 29th of the opening of the 2014 hunting season when three buddies killed a 756-pound. I'm sorry, y'all. Todd just got me confused. When three buddies killed a 756-pounder hunting in the state southwest zone. The beastly gator broke the record that was set last year by a 741.5-pounder killed by a Madison hunter. Now, Jay Leggett and Robert Mahaffey, I believe is how you pronounce it, from Hines County, kneel beside the 756-pound massive Mississippi state record gator caught on August the 29th, and I have a picture of him. It's a huge gator.
Yeah, if you remember right, that state record was actually broke twice last year. Once, I don't remember the exact date, but then about I don't think it was even 24 hours later, it was broke again.
Mm-hmm. Now that you say that, I had completely forgot about it until you said something about it.
Broke twice last year, and now again this year. So they growing some big alligators over in Mississippi, ain't they?
They sure are. I mean, there's some big alligators down there in that saltwater marsh.
Well, I remember last year when we talked about it on the show, we actually looked up and seen what the Louisiana state record was for the biggest alligator.
And I don't think at that point they had beat the Louisiana state record.
No, they hadn't.
So I can't remember what it was, but now that you've got my mind wandering, we'll bring that to y'all next week on the show. So
that's a big game. Did it say how they caught it?
I don't believe.
Surely that was baiting. I think I seen something about that too. There's hunting. It's alligator season right now.
Yeah, it's alligator season.
That is something. Alligator season has been going on. So why did we start alligator hunting? We could start hunting.
Because you've been too busy messing with your bow stands. That would be what it is.
That'd be fun. We need to get some alligator tags next year.
Yeah,
Start doing
definitely.
that.
Definitely.
I haven't told you yet, but
Oh yeah, I did, y'all. His eyes just lit up. It's like this light bulb over his head. Ding!
had an invite to go to Colorado elk hunting.
Oh, you or us?
Well, it was me because it's a better hunt.
I like how you watched that. I had an invite. Okay.
I ain't gonna be able to make it because it's too short notice. That thing that's going on with his day job and the radio show right now. But Chip Sims called and invited me. Somebody was hunting party backed out and had an open spot and called and invited me to travel along with him. And I sure appreciate that, Chip. Sorry I wasn't able to rearrange my schedule and make it, but maybe next time. But that's pretty fun. Could be good.
What was that?
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, and you heard it right here on Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors. One of Todd's famous words. Pretty cool.
Yep. Used to do a lot of elk hunting up there, bow hunting. So I did it, 5-6 years in a row. It's really, really, really fun. Walking up down the mountains and hunting big elk. It's fun. Listening on bugle on the side of the mountain. Some chills up just fine.
Well, we're going to take a pretty cool break and go to Dan Lord's Plumbing Archery Talk, and we'll be back after this.
Hi folks, David Surdine at Hickson Autoplex in Monroe, and I want to thank you for helping us break all sales records in June and July. And we're not stopping here. People are driving from all over Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Texas to take advantage of our upfront prices. It really makes getting a great deal easy. With over 600 new Fords and 250 pre-owned vehicles to choose from, we've got what you're looking for. The reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
On the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoor Show, it's time now for your archery talk.
Dan Lord Plumbing, LLC, the place for all your plumbing needs, from big to small. Dan Lord Plumbing puts in septic tanks, treatment plants for residential and commercial, and even new construction. Dan Lord Plumbing has a camera and jetter service Plumbing, LLC. Don't go to sleep with a leak.
Welcome to Southern Outdoors Archery. Talk brought to you by Dan Miller Plumbing, where you can get all of your plumbing needs. Don't go to sleep with a leak. Here's a little history on archery. Archery is a sport that dates back years and years before modern day versions that we have today, with all sorts of high-tech equipment and different techniques of shooting and competing with other archers. To give you an idea of just how old archery really is, in approximately 2800 BC, the first composite bow was produced by the Egyptians. It was made from wood, tipped with animal horn, and held together with animal glue. Unstrung, it resembled a C shape and would have required 2 people to string it. The bowstring was made of catgut or sheep intestines. The arrows used were extremely light and could be shot 400 yards using a composite bow and would easily penetrate the armor of that time period. The Egyptians used archers on the back of light chariots who were highly trained and skilled and could easily outflank an enemy army with devastating effect. Back in the day of the Roman Empire, they owed much of their military superiority to their skilled archers. In Europe, the bow and arrow were displaced by firearms as a military weapon in the 16th century. By the time the Spanish Armada attempted to invade England in 1588, an English counter troop levy consisted of 1/3 bowmen and 2/3 soldiers with guns. And by centuries end, the bow had been almost abandoned as a weapon. Nevertheless, people of the Far East employed archers in warfare as recently as the 19th century, and the use of the bow and arrow in hunting and intertribal fighting continues in Central Africa and South America up to the present day. The bow is retained as a hunting weapon, and archery continued to be practiced as a sport in England by both royalty and general public. The earliest English archer societies dated from the 16th and 17th centuries. The oldest continuous held archery tournament still extant, known as the Ancient Scutcheon Arrow, was founded in Yorkshire in 1673. In about 1790, the Royal Toxteliot Society was formed to advance the sport. The Prince of Wales, afterward George IV, became the patron of this society and set princes lengths of 100 yards, 80 yards, and 60 yards. These distances are still used in the British Men's Championship. North round is 6 dozen, 4 dozen, and 2 dozen arrows shot at each of the 3 distances. Although archery has definitely changed since the people of the Bible first used it, without it, history may have turned out much differently. Bows and arrows saved many people's lives and even still do today. As a means of hunting animals for food, as a defensive or conquering weapon, or as an instrument in competition. The bow and arrow has impacted the world. Physically, the structure of archery has developed. The circumstances for which archers use their bows and arrows has changed drastically, and the way in which warfare utilized archery has nearly come to an end. Archery has etched and will continue to etch an imprint on the world's mind, even if only in history, legends, and stories. This has been your Southern Outdoors Archery Talk.
Now back to the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5. It's not just hunting, it's a way of life.
And welcome back to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. I'm your host, Brandy Watson, along with Todd Causey in the studio. And we're talking a little bit about dove hunting and bow season, and we're getting ready for deer season. So it's that time of year again, and I'm telling you, with this weather change and the leaves starting to fall, makes normal deer season here even quicker.
Yeah, that cold snap we had back in July, I wish it would come back now.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. And, you know, like I said, don't forget to get your Louisiana Hunters Education Classroom course, or, you know, you can actually do it online. You go to Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries and, you know, get all the information on that. If you want to actually take the test online and then go actually for the shooting part, you can do that too.
Yeah, that's probably easy. That's probably the easiest way to get you in and out of the the class quicker, because all you're actually doing is doing just basically a brief overview and then the shooting part. So you get to do the testing part from the luxury of your home.
And don't forget, for your hunting license fees, the basic season is $15 residential, non-residential is $15. The big game is $14, and non-residential. Oh, I'm sorry, I said $15. Non-residential is $150. I apologize. And bow for residential is $10.50, and for non-residential is $26.
It's a good time to like me. I like to just get all my hunting licenses at one time. And normally I've gotten them by now. Normally, when your fishing license are expired, usually in 2 weeks, month maybe, I'll go get my license, and especially if I got the hunting license printed out, I get all my hunting licenses at one time. Get everything at one time, it's on one thing. You don't have 2 or 3 sets of license in your wallet.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. Now's the perfect time to go get them. You know, especially when it's pouring down rain and you can't really get out there working your food plots or anything like that. Run to Walmart.
That's right. Run to Walmart, your local sporting goods store. That's the actually sells hunting license. Multiple places you can get them at. Go ahead and get them in your pocket and be done with that. Check that off the list.
Yep, check. Be done with that. And like I said, I know everybody has probably already got their food plots done. I'm hoping to get one more food plot done on the lane that was bush hogged this past weekend. So I'm actually going to put some Elbon out there for that lane, but hopefully I'll get that done in time now. Time will tell. So I either got to either move some stands around or buy one or build one or something, because I'm going to need another stand. So, but hopefully I'll get all that done here shortly.
Yeah, I'm going to build another stand for that spot. Build a whole new stand. Insulated. Central air and heat.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that stand will make it, because let's see, it's like 3 weeks till bow season. So no, we won't have time to get that stand done. So I might just be looking to buy one between now and then.
Well, I'm going to have to leave the central air and heat off, but that'll be the first upgrade.
Okay, we're gonna start upgrade. But as I said, I got my other 2 lanes there done. I've been feeding them like I'm just like everybody else. Been seeing a few deer, a few hogs. But I'm telling you, before deer season gets here, I will be taking some hogs out. We'll be having pork chops, sausage, whatever.
Like pork for breakfast,
Lunch and dinner.
supper. Or lunch and supper. I call it dinner, but pork all the time.
Exactly.
Pork for lunch, pork for midnight snack, pork.
He is on the roll today, ladies and gentlemen.
But tell us, we're being September now, less than 30 days left from bow season, less than 60 days left from gun season. There's a lot of work. I'm sure there's a lot of still got a lot of work to be done. You need to get on top of it, get those deer stands ready, get your bow stands ready, get everything ready, because it's getting down the wire here. Won't be long, you don't have no time left. Luckily, I'm not going to say I'm completely ahead of the game on all of our stands, but I'm not as far behind as what I was last year at this time.
Wait, y'all, just wait. I'm telling you, he's done this 3 years in a row. It's 3 weeks before bow season? He's going to move a stand. He is not going to be able to leave it up where it's at. He's going to end up moving. He does it every year. And I don't even, bow hunt his stands or hunt his spots, but give him time to come in, because he plays musical stands instead of musical chairs.
Well, you got to have multiple places to hunt from. You can't just...
Well, I understand that. You always have multiple places, but you move like a week before.
Well, sometimes the spot just don't pan out, It's like you go fishing. If they're not biting in the hole, you put your
But you haven't even hunted it yet. You haven't even hunted it
the other side.
You haven't even hunted it yet. Give it time. They say, give it time. What does it show? Build it and they will come. Give it time and they will come.
Okay.
You got to be patient.
Okay.
But you're listening to Hickson Ford, Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. We're going to take you to your Southern Outdoors Bible verse, and we'll be back with more after this.
Well, the good book says, so I know it's true. and I'm a simple
This is the Bible verse on the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show.
On your Southern Outdoors Bible verse for this week, we get a Hebrew chapter 11, verse 6. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. This has been Hebrew chapter 11, verse 6. God bless.
Let's get back to more on the outdoors way of life with the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5.
And welcome back to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. I'm your host, Brandy Watson. I want to take this time and thank some of our sponsors. We want to thank Hickson Autoplex on Louisville Avenue in Monroe. We want to thank the whole team over there. And if you need a new ride, go over there and get your truck. They hooked me up with my Ford F-150, and I love it. And also, Hickson's fixing to have a new location. They'll have their location where they're at now, and they'll also have another location over there by the mall. We also want to thank Nomi's Pawn and Gun in Jonesboro, Louisiana. They have everything from diamonds to double barrels. Go over there and see them at Nomi's Pawn and Gun. Maybe they have just that perfect thing you need right before hunting season starts. Also, we want to thank Dan Lord's Plumbing. Don't go to sleep with a leak. You got that plumbing need, and trust me, we're fixing to have a cold winter. If what we've been hearing is right, so make sure you got the plumbing all wrapped up tight and got everything done. And if you do have a leak, call Dan Lord's Plumbing. Don't go to sleep with a leak. We also want to thank Wild Things Custom Meats. Best buffalo bacon burger around. Hands down. Right there. And also, if you're looking for a new boat to get you out in the water, go over there and see them at B&L Marine. And Good Things, where they have all good things. Go over there and see Good Things at 3001 Cypress Street, West Monroe.
That's exactly right. And I believe this weekend we got tax-free weekend coming up. So everybody knows about the tax-free weekend. It's on hunting equipment. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. That seems to happen from time to time. But so it's a good weekend. You go out there and pick up your last minute hunting supplies, hunting needs. Maybe a new bow, maybe a new rifle. Whatever it is.
Maybe some new cameras.
Maybe some new cameras. Could use some more cameras.
Definitely.
You never can have enough trail cameras in the woods. That's just. Go back to the days before we had trail cameras. You just had to sit in your stand and hope to get to see something coming by to see what you had. In today's world, you got cameras posted on every third tree out in the woods. You just basically see every animal that comes through there. No suspense anymore. You know what's in the area, so you move your stand. But getting some more cameras this weekend would be a good idea. No bad idea.
Yep, definitely. I know I could use a couple more.
What are y'all doing right now? What is our listeners doing right now at this time of the year? How do you prepare for the upcoming season? Any special routine or ritual that you go through? If so, you can share it with us on Facebook, or you can email us at SouthernOutdoorsRadio@yahoo.com. Tell us your ritual. I have a couple of rituals that I do. Not really preparing, but last minute things that I do. And it's part of preparing. I'll go through my pack that I carry with me to the stand. I'll go through it probably in the last week. I bet you, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe 30 times. Just making sure everything's there. And my flashlight's got batteries in it, just over and over and over and over again. Because my wife says OCD like that. I'm afraid I'm going to leave something. I have a spare release in there. I'll get it out while I'm shooting the bow. I'll shoot both my releases. Make sure they're exactly the same release, so they're going to shoot the same, but I'll still shoot both of them. That way I keep both of them broken, Just little things like that I like to do before bow season starts.
And him talking about the batteries and a flashlight. I'll tell you a little funny story that happened to me last year. I know Todd remembers it because it scared the dickens out of me because I wasn't expecting it. I'm in the deer stand, and of course, everybody's got a cell phone nowadays, so we get in the deer stand, turn our brainers off on our cell phone, we'll text back and forth to see who saw what, think, but this is one of these days I hunted pretty much just about all day. And of course I had my flashlight with me. Well, I get down out of the stand, it's pitch black. My cell phone's not working, my battery's done gone, so I can't use the flashlight on my cell phone. Gotta turn my flashlight on my batteries and my flashlight are dead. I was like, okay, I'll just walk up to the house, it's not that far. Well, I get about midway between my stand and the house, and I hear them go, it blew at me. Well, it was a deer, and I couldn't see it, and it couldn't see me, but I'm telling you, it was so close to me, I could have probably reached out and touched it. I went one way, and the deer went the other. But for it to be pitch black, so dark, you cannot even see your hand in front of your face. And you could you're so close to something, you can almost feel it when it blows like that on you. I'm telling you, it'll give you chills. So make sure you got batteries in the flashlights.
Yeah, don't go at you jumping on it when you blow at you that close. It'll make you jump, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I think what it was I didn't see her, and she didn't see me, and I creeped through the woods pretty quiet. And we just came a little bit too close for comfort, especially in pitch black.
Yep, so make sure you got them batteries and flashlights full of new batteries, and I like to keep a couple of spare batteries in my pack. That way, if you have a situation like Randy did where batteries go dead, you can just pop some batteries in there, because we all know that it happens to me a lot, because you get out there and maybe you shoot a deer after in the evening time, and it gets dark before you get off the stand, and you use your flashlight a lot that evening, and when you get back home, and then you don't think about it while you're cleaning your deer and getting ready to take it to the processing, but your batteries go dead, and then you just put it back in your bag, and you get out there the next morning, now you got a dead battery, and you can't.
Yeah, Todd actually had a similar incident last year where I had to bring him a flashlight.
That's right. I actually, that's right. My battery was dead on my flashlight. I didn't have no spare, and bring a flashlight. I shot at a deer. A shotty deer. Needing a flashlight for tracking, but so make sure you got your batteries and your flashlights. Go through your packs. That's what I like to do. I go through my pack multiple times. I've been through it actually a couple times already, because I'm actually thinking about getting me a bigger pack. It's getting a little overfull. I've got my pack that I use is a smaller pack. It's got 3 compartments on it, and all
It's
three.
like one of the old fanny packs.
Yeah, and all 3 compartments are overfull. So I was thinking about going to a regular old backpack and get a little bit more room. But I tell myself, if I need more room, but the more room you have, the more stuff you're going to bring. And how much do you actually need to go on the bow stand for the day? You never know. Every hunt is different. Some hunts you might not need nothing. You might be there 15 minutes. When the mousy head walks out, you get an air in him and load it and go to the house. Some days you may be there 10 hours. You might need a sandwich or a bottle of water.
Flashlights or batteries or
Flashlight,
whatever
batteries.
it may be.
Make sure your pack's prepared when you go to the woods. If you plan on hunting all day, prepare for hunting all day. Bring you a sandwich, bottle of water, maybe a snack or 2. I like to bring just a sandwich because it's quiet. The little bags is real quiet. You don't have to go through a candy bar or chip wrapper and just a sandwich. Eat a sandwich.
Called quiet food.
Yeah, drink a bottle of water. It's quiet. It's not going to bother the deer. You're going to get to a point where the activity's going to go slow. Eat your sandwiches. You're not going to be crunching on Doritos, chips, and things like that. Just a good old-fashioned bologna sandwich.
I would eat peanut butter. Deer love the smell of peanut butter. And it's not noisy. So it's actually 2 in 1 right there. But you're listening to Hicks and Ford, Southern Outdoors on C107.5. We're going to take you to your B&L Marine outdoor calendar, and we'll be back after this.
Why are so many people choosing Hickson Autoplex in Monroe? Over 600 new Fords and 200 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Upfront pricing on every new and pre-owned vehicle in stock makes getting a great deal easy. Shop online at HicksonFordMonroe.com, where our e-commerce specialists will deliver a great price and an unbelievable shopping experience without ever leaving your home or office. The reason we sell so many is you pay so little.
On on the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoor Show. Now it's time for the Outdoor Calendar, brought to you by B&L Marine. Ready to hit the water? Need that perfect boat? Well, B&L Marine in Monroe has you covered with the big boat clearance sale now. Save on Bayliner ski boats. Save on Express and Crestliner fishing or duck boats. Miranda pontoon boats too. And through September 2nd, B&L Marine also has Yamaha and Edward motors with a 5-year warranty. So hit the water in style with B&L Marine. Check them out on Facebook or stop by 110 Old Bastrop Road, Monroe.
Welcome to Southern Outdoors Event Calendar, brought to you by B&L Marine, where you get all of your boating needs. September 20th, there will be a firearms familiarization class for ladies from 9 a.m. till noon. Bring your own guns and ammunition and learn how to handle, load, and fire a firearm. We will have a few guns available if you don't have your own. This class is free. For more information, call Lake Parish Sheriff's Office at 628-4611. September 6th through September 28th will be the first split of dove season in the North Zone, and September 6th through September 14th for the South Zone. Remember, shooting hours are 1/2 hour before sunrise to sunset, except for opening day of the first split on wildlife management areas and those in the Department of Wildlife Fisheries leased dove fields, where shooting hours will be 12 noon to sunset. September 13th through the 28th will be the early teal season. Hunting season is quickly approaching, so you better be getting prepared. Good luck this season. If you'd like to have an event you'd like to have added to the outdoor calendar, you can contact us by Facebook message at Southern Outdoors Radio, Facebook page, or email us at southernoutdoorsradio@yahoo.com.
Now back to the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5. It's not just hunting, it's a way of life.
Welcome back to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. I'm your host, Brandy Watson. We have Todd Causey over there, and we're talking about the countdown to hunting season. We have dove season coming up in a few days. Bow season opens on October the 1st, and still season opens October the 25th. So get your last minute things together and get prepared, because it's coming in quick.
Yeah, it is. And talking about, we just talking about the weather while we're going to sun. I just seen a couple of flashes of lightning out the window right there, so it ain't over yet.
Nope, it ain't.
Rain can continue on. Which good, the rain. The rain's good. Just as long as it rains while I'm at work on my day job, not when I'm home, so I can get all the prepared hunting stuff prepared and all that stuff that's got to be outdoors. That's good. Just schedule the rain between, around 7 in the morning to about 3 or 4 in the evening.
Well, that's not good for me, because I'm on the road driving at that point in time.
Well, this is true. And
Nighttime would be a good time for it to rain.
a lot of people have to work out in the weather during the day, so they're involved in the rain, so I don't know. Just have to schedule all my preparing tasks during the non-raining hours.
But you're listening to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. We're going to take you to your Wild Things Custom Meat Recipe of the Week, and we'll be back after this.
On the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show, it's time now for the Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Wild Things Custom Meats.
Wild Thing Custom Meat serves a unique custom buffalo bacon burger, pork, elk, and buffalo sausage. And their pickles are, out of this world. Wild Thing Custom Meats caters festivals, private events, and company gatherings. Wild Thing Custom Meats, where everything is homemade and nothing is out of the box. They also do hog processing. So check them out on Facebook at Wild Thing Custom Meats, or stop by 126 Oscar Kilpatrick Road, Taylor. On your Southern Outdoors recipe for this week, we have oven-baked pork ribs, 1 rack of pork ribs, 1 bottle of barbecue sauce of your choosing, and 1 cup of orange juice. Mix together barbecue sauce and orange juice. Lay the ribs in a baking pan. Pour barbecue mixture over the top. The ribs should be nearly submerged in barbecue mixture. Cover the pan with foil and bake at 250 degrees for 3 hours. And this has been your so good Southern Outdoors Recipe of the Week.
Let's get back to more on the outdoors way of life with the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show on Z107.5.
And welcome back. We are wrapping up the Southern Outdoors, Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show, talking about hunting season. We have actually 3 days left till dove, and 4 weeks left till both. The calendar's behind me. I'm trying to talk my head how it's going to go.
Yep, dove season right on top of us. Be here Saturday, and a few weeks away, be opening that bow season. And of course, we know right behind that follows the pruned weapon season and then regular firearm season. So once again, hunting season is upon us. Smiles, smiles, smiles.
Goofy, goofy, goofy.
This is the best time of year. You got deer hunting, you got NFL football. Great time of the year.
I can handle the deer hunting. I'm not so much. I can only handle so much football.
It's probably 16 games, so regular season.
We have a rivalry in our house. I'm a Saints fan. He's a Cowboys fan. So,
I'm not a Saints hater. I am a
Yeah, I
Saints
hear that
fan
out there, huh?
as long as they're not playing the Cowboys. When they're playing the Cowboys, I root for the Cowboys. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, have been since I was in diapers, and I will be all the way until I'm in diapers again. From diapers to diapers, I will be a Cowboys fan. Win, lose, or draw.
So this makes an interesting living arrangement when it comes to football season, I'm telling you.
That's right. This Sunday, I guarantee at 3 p.m., me and my son will be sitting in front of the TV, watching Dallas Cowboys take on the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I tell you that's okay, because as soon as the game's over, I get the TV back, because my Mountain Men show is coming on. I love that show. So, hang have it for an evening. So I'm gonna go like work my food plots and stuff while he's doing that. On his new buggy, he just hadn't got the memo on that one yet.
Oh,
I'm taking the buggy and going to the woods.
looking forward to Saturday. Dove hunt planned with some good friends, so hopefully we'll get out and have a good time. Get some dove killed. They've been piling in the field where we've been hunting, so I said the last time we were in the field was about a week ago, and I mean they were popping up by the hundreds. So really looking forward to that.
Does that mean you might have a chance to actually kill one?
Well, if they jump up in bunches, if I can shoot up amongst them, maybe I'll get one or two. But looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good time. So I'll get some dove on the ground. Maybe have some dove on the grill that evening. Good old.
And I'm ready to get my gun back, because I was telling you the Remington Model 700s, and I have a 243, had a recall on the trigger. So mine has actually been off being worked on, and I'm ready to get it back, because as soon as I get it back, I'm going to get me some hogs, because they are not staying on any of my lanes. Here, piggy.
We'll get it back. We had a new trigger put in it, and we chose to just have it done ourselves versus sending it back to Remington and having to wait 12 to 18 weeks to get it back. We just chose to go ahead and have the trigger replaced ourselves. So gun's ready, just gotta get it picked up. But when we get it back, she'll have to go out and do some shooting, some practicing with it anyway to get used to that new trigger. It's not gonna be that much difference. She probably won't even notice it in all actuality, but trying to shoot it, make sure we're still on, and what better way than killing some
But
swine?
you do realize if I miss, because I have not missed yet with that gun, if you do realize I miss, I'm going to blame it on the trigger, the new trigger.
Well, it ain't gonna have nothing to do with the trigger.
I have yet to miss with that gun.
It ain't gonna have nothing to do with the trigger because the trigger you got in is better than the one
See, you
that
gotta remember, we're 1-0. So he may tamper with my gun. So okay, I got this figured out. That's how come you haven't even picked it back up yet.
Oh,
But it's a conspiracy against me.
I just hadn't had the opportunity, but the trigger you got in is better than the one that was in it. So we'll actually have a better shooting experience.
Okay, we'll see about that. Y'all stay tuned to Southern Outdoors to see what happens this year in the hunting season. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be competitive. We're gonna see what happens. Because I know there's gonna be some hogs on the ground. Definitely, hands down.
Definitely, I love hog hunting. I just don't like them on my deer stand. I told Brandy the other day I was going to put up signs.
Actually, you told all our listeners that.
Oh, did I? I was going to put signs up around my bow stands that says that it is a deer feeding zone only. You know, maybe keep the hogs from coming out there. I don't really think that would work, but anything's worth a try. Because I had that one bow stand I think I've gotten 3 or 4 pictures of whitetails this year. That came out for about a month now. So that's not very good.
And what's so bad is, like, where we hunt, it's just like even acres, other people's property down from us, and then people down from them, and then down from them, and down from them. It's like we have been inhabited by hogs. I mean, they've always been there, but this year it's just like
Hogs are running wild all across North Louisiana and pretty much all over the South. So it's nothing new. They're just getting more and more prevalent. But it's all right. I did a little strategy. I said I wasn't putting more corn on that stand. I've been putting out corn, rice bran, liquid minerals, a mineral block, some protein pellets. So I pretty much got rid of all that. I'm putting that out. I just put out the liquid minerals and hunt on top of that and see if that maybe the hogs will grow beans. The corn's not there, and they'll just maybe the whitetails will come back in there. But I know there's some good deer in the area. When I put the stand up, it was loaded with deer signs. I mean, you couldn't hardly put your hand down where I was at without being on the deer track. So know there's a lot of deer in the area. Just that yellow gold sucked the hogs in there. So I figure. And of course, in my opinion, they'll probably there pretty close anyway. But they found my corn. They ain't gonna leave.
But you've been listening to Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors on Z107.5. We want to thank all of our listeners out there tonight. We want to thank everybody from Costa Rica to Canada, Maine, Montana, everyone here in the great state of Louisiana. We want to thank you for listening. I'm Brandy Watson. Remember, it's not just hunting.
It's a way of life.
Listen every Tuesday at 6 p.m. for the Hickson Ford Southern Outdoors Show with Brandy Watson and Todd Causey. Check out the website for SouthernOutdoorsRadio.com.